in tune to Rebel Music, CHLY 101.7 FM. We're going to hear from Jon Bone, a track off of his album, The Power of Music. This one's called Rise and Shine. And when we return, Jon will be in the studio here for a live interview and possibly some live music. So stay tuned.
If I live a life just for me, you see my mind just as small as can be, yeah. And all the problems that are bound to arise are gonna seem so big, like the end of my life, yeah. But if I open up, I love all beings, yeah. See my troubles ain't as big as they seem, you know. Compassion heals, it's the power to free. I said everybody's all about, we wanna be happy, so love them all. Got to love them all. Delete that we, love them all. Got to love them all. Got to love them all. Delete that we, love them all. Got to love them all. You got to love them.
The Power of Music, and Jon Bone is in the studio now. Welcome to Rebel Music.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
Maybe start with a bit of the update where you're at with your live music and such.
We've been touring pretty extensively the last year with a trio, Karuna Vibes we're calling it, mainly because it's part of that collective, the Karuna movement.
Waking up with the sunrise, singing along with the birds and trees.
But the bike tour, in the summertime, we went all the way from, what was it, I guess Port Hardy up in the southern, that'd be the northern tip of Vancouver Island, all the way to Victoria, the southern tip, riding bikes, me and a couple other guys, Happy Feet Howe and Matt Belcourt, my percussionist. It was really good vibes. It was fun.
And you played shows, little concerts along the way?
Yeah. I think 16 or something like that. Trying to raise some awareness for what was Greenpeace and the Western Wilderness Committee and the Georgia Strait Alliance. Just environmental kind of vibe. Trying to raise some awareness and consciousness on that sort of theme, you know.
So how was it? That's a long bike ride.
Man, it was crazy, man. Too much, but good. I'd never done anything like that. I haven't even ridden a bike since I was 12-year-old. And the bike I was riding was a $20 bike that this guy put together for me at the You Fix It shop in Duncan. It was hilarious, man.
But
good.
You made it.
Yeah, we made it, man.
Well, we hear something live here. I know you've got your guitar, so...
Yeah, I'll bust the track here. Just a little background on this track. It's called Soldiers of Love. I wrote this when I was in the Caribbean, right after a really harsh incident. I witnessed some crazy stuff that I wasn't, living in a four seasons or whatever. I was pretty much in the ghetto. And yeah, it was really intense. There was some gunfire in close vicinity, incredibly close vicinity, blew out a couple windows of a truck I was driving. And it kind of, 20 minutes later I was playing music for little kids at a birthday party. So it was like really kind of contrasting, and it really inspired in this, like, what's going to happen to these youth? Like they're growing up in a really intense environment, yeah, it was just crazy. So it inspired this song called Soldiers of Love. Check it out, it's like this. I watch the youth, the things that we do. Some are living true, but some are going on wrong. So I'm singing this song to you, so that you see it too. See what we have to do to see them through. We see they're growing up right, stand ready to fight for truth, to beat the soldiers of love, not to wield no gun, no, but for walking wisdom. We're doing what's right, yeah, even despite the temptations within our sphere. We face our fears, yeah, we shed our tears as they come, and they come. Ooh, we got to see them through it, yeah. We show them how to do it, yeah. You have to survive this strife and thrive, yeah, in the love of life, yeah. We're being bold, yeah, but with self-control. They do like disease, that means we have to be soldiers. The soldiers of love, for with no gun, no, no. But F for walking wisdom, for doing what's right, yeah, even despite the temptations.
Thank you for stopping by here on Rebel Music. It's always appreciated.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. And you're in tune to Rebel Music, CHLY 101.7 FM. Now with Jon Bone. See him live tonight at the Queens. Support local music and support reggae music.
Indeed. We're at the Vault here in Nanaimo, downtown Nanaimo. This is actually the first place that the Karuna movement ever played. I went to school here studying music in university, jazz performance at Vancouver Island University here. Yeah, I think that was 5 or 6 years ago. I've got on a meditative sort of mentality, trying to cultivate discipline in the mind. My main practices were compassion practices, trying to take on the suffering of others in a visualization, right? Take on the suffering of others and to sort of give them my happiness, my peace of mind. It's just a practice. It's a very beautiful practice, but it sort of was the foundational, the first spurring of that meditative mind for me. So, I mean, it's become a really big part of my life. I've tried to implant it into everything I do, and particularly into the music. So, creating something called the Karuna movement, we want to kind of inspire other people to develop that same sort of mentality, same sort of vibe, compassionate quality within themselves. So that's kind of where it comes from, what it's all about.
I'm humble, how it goes. Don't you know that you inspire me to live a life of virtue? And I'm grateful, I hope you know, yeah, for all you are, for near or far, yeah, I will love you. I see you in the stars.
Some people maybe don't grasp it, you know, it's not something, they just hear the rhythm and they want to dance, you know, and that's great. I'm happy that's there for them. There's a few people at every show that generally come up to me after and say they really connected with a certain song because of something I said along those lines, you know. Some of those so-called conscious lyrics are something that moved them. I wouldn't say it's everybody, but I don't think it needs to be. To me, if you can even connect with them at the level of dancing, making them forget about their worries and just be with that rhythm and have a good time, maybe it's of some benefit to them. And that's what compassion is about, trying to benefit others, right?
Diamond cold. You got gold. You're up for worth untold. Yeah, yeah. Mind your soul. You though your earth feel cold. You gotta know what labor needs the ego. We must fight for control of our minds. Control of our mind, yeah. I and I, one step at a time. Oh, be wise, lift that veil from your eyes. Paradise, yeah, it's a state of mind. Open wide as you're looking inside. We're gonna rise and shine. We must fight for control of our minds, control of our minds, yeah. I and I, yeah, one step at a time. Oh, rise, said we rise and shine. Rise, let them control. You said no, nobody own. You got to know it's your life that you're living. We're finding satisfaction, born in positive action. What you got that you ought to be given. They're always feeding us greedy. They take our thoughts from the needy, make us want, so we never stop feeding. We got to stop the reaction, free your mind from distraction. Conscious living on a path we believe in. We must fight, yeah, for control of our mind, control of our minds, yeah. I and I, yeah, one step at a time. Oh, rise, rise and shine. Rise, we rise and shine. Rise, we rise and shine. Rise, we rise and shine. We rise and shine. Rise and shine. Must rise and shine. More rise and shine. We rise and shine. Got to rise and shine. Must rise and shine. Got to rise and shine. We must rise and shine.
Hey, this is Miss Natalie Gurman here. Yeah, we're gonna welcome her back a little later on.
There's a really beautiful quote that I love. It says, the thought manifests as the word manifests as the deed develops into habit, and the habit hardens into character. It goes on to say, so mind your thoughts and its way with care. Let it spring from love, born of concern for all beings. For as the shadow follows the body, as we think, so we become.
Okay, see you later.
Yeah, man. Have a good one.
Brothers, my sisters, my family, my friends, reach out if you need it.